Hello, it's Jim Games here once again and welcome to this new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. In this one I'm gonna show you how to make the player look where the camera is looking. So yeah, let's get started. So, I have this new empty third person project. I want to go to the characters, mannequins, animations and to the APP Mani animation blueprint. And here what we want to do on the event graph, we want to change this cast to character to, I will show you. Let's delete this, get owning actor, and from here we want to cast to third person character. Okay. Let's connect here. Let's select this set node and let's delete it. Now let's promote this to a variable, this SPP third person character, like this. Let's move this even further. Let's connect here. And now we are able to connect this back to the character movement component. Okay. And we are promoting it to the movement component like that. Now let's go to our references. Let's delete our character reference. And let's move our SPP third person character under the references. And let's also rename this to be player ref. Now we want to get our player ref to here, and we want to right click and convert to validated get. And we can just connect back to here. Now compile, save, and everything will work as they worked before. Okay. We just had to change this from cast to character to cast to PP third person character, because otherwise we cannot access all the variables that easily. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to create a new function. And this function will be called calculate look at direction. And here on the calculate look at direction, what we want to do is we want to get our player reference under here, and we want to get our follow camera, and we want to convert it to a validated get. So we will check if it's valid or not. And from here, we want to get from the follow camera, and we want to get world location, get world location like this. And also from the follow camera, we want to get forward vector. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to get from the world location and we want to add to it. Now let's get from the forward vector and let's multiply it. Let's connect this to here. So we are adding the multiplied value of the forward vector to the world location. Now let's select this and press Q to align. Also this, Q to align. Now we want to convert this pin to a float single precision. Now we want to get from this float pin and promote to a local variable. And we want to call this local variable look at distance. Okay, this is our target view distance basically. And now we have to set this value. I like to set it to like 1000 because the normal camera, the arm length is like 400 or 300, I'm not sure, but this has to be bigger than that, and I like to make it at least the double the length. So let's make it 1000 because it doesn't matter. It just has to be around the double the, I will show you quickly. Compile, save, let's move this to here. Let's go to the third person map, third person blueprints, PP third person character. Here, camera boom, target arm length 400. So we should at least set it to this to 800, but let's set it to 1000. That's good. Now, what we want to do is we want to just promote this value to a variable. And from isValid, let's connect to here. Now we want to rename this variable look at location. Okay? Simple as that. Now let's compile, save, and let's go back to the event graph. And here on the sequence, let's add a pin. Let's get our calculate look at direction. Let's get it down here. Let's get 10.3 and connect to here. So we are calling this function that calculates this location on event blueprint update animation. So this is basically the event tick of the animation blueprint. And now what we want to do is we want to compile, save, and we want to go to the anim graph. And here, where you have the output pose, let's move it further, maybe like that. And now we will have to create this or get this look at function. Let's right click from here and search for a look at skeletal controls look at. Now let's put this here. Let's connect this to the result. It will create this component to local. And also let's connect this to here. It will create this local to component. And maybe let's get that a little bit closer. And actually it's not aligned. Now it is. Okay. So here we want to click on this look at node and we want to change the bone to modify to head. Okay. And now the next thing that we want to do is we want to here on look at location, we want to click on the bind and expose as pin. Now it will create this pin to here. Now we can just get our look at location and connect it to the look at location like that. Simple as that. Now let's click on the look at node again. And I will actually show you. Let's compile, save. Let's go to third person map. Let's play. I like to play on the new editor window. Okay. Now you can see our player is looking where the camera is looking, but we have these little glitches. So how we can fix that? Let's go back to the APP Mani. Here on the look at clamp, we want to set this value to be like 50, maybe 60. Let's set it to 55. You can set it to bigger or smaller, and you can try if it works for you. Now compile, save, and when we play, you can see when we turn further to the right or left than the 55, it will start to go back. It will look very good. Now let's also change the camera position like it was on my project on the start. So let's go to the PP third person character. And here, what we want to do, we want to select our camera boom. It is actually already selected. And I want to change this target arm length to be 200. And socket offset, Y. Let's set it to 50. Okay. Now compile, save, and when we... Oh, one more thing. Sorry. We also have to set here. Let's go to the viewport so you can see better. We want to change this location a little bit. We want to put it where our head is. It is actually at around 80 units. So location set 80. Now it's basically aligned with our head, as you can see. So compile, save. And now when we play, I will play on full screen. You can see it will look very good. So yeah, as you can see, it's working perfectly. So I think that was actually all for this video. If you liked what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you on the next one. Bye.